baby. I'm out.
You're about to resign?
I'm fucking gone, bro.
How you feeling about that? You're about to resign?
I'm feeling great.
You're about to resign or what?
Yeah, I'm fucking feeling great.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. I am leaving this department. You guys won.
Could I get an interview from you about that?
You cannot.
So you're just tired of police brutality, or are you tired of what's going on right now? Oh, us. Why? Hey, this guy said that he's resigning. He said he's resigning. Hey, he said he's tired of us. He's going to resign because of Black Lives Matter, not because he's tired of the police. Hey, fuck you and fuck Spog. Hey, you triggered, boy? You triggered? Oink, oink. Oink, oink. Yeah. Fuck you and your blue light, boy. Fuck you and your blue light. No, we ain't never gonna be friends. We'll never see eye to eye. We'll never see eye to eye. I don't give a fuck if you take that badge off. You'll never be my people. You'll never be my friend. Go to Icon and get yourself a private security.
Okay, so you just heard that exchange right there where you have this terrorist, most likely, who announced publicly into this camera that this person was recording him with that he was resigning in 2 months from being a cop, and telling them that they won. Now, this happened in Seattle, and he told a protester this, I guess a BLM protester, and he said that he's resigning in 2 months and that they've won. Congratulations. And he said in a very condescending tone, like you see the look on his face. That's how he was looking the whole time. No seriousness to him whatsoever until he decided to get out of his car and try to yell at the people that was in front of him. And then that's when he tried to be serious. And like, it's very interesting to actually see something like that actually happen. But I'm going to go ahead and read this article because I don't want to say the wrong thing. I want to make sure I get everything correct. It says, I'm leaving. You guys won. Seattle police officer quits because of protest. At least that's what he says. A Seattle police officer told a protester in a now viral video that he's resigning from the police department and suggested it's because of the ongoing anti-police demonstrations taking place in the city. In the video that was posted to Twitter Saturday, the officer, who was not named in the clip, is seen pulling up in a patrol car next to the protester who was filming the video and asks him if he's having a good day. Not really, you're around, the man whose face is out of the frame throughout the video replies. Oh well, I'm sorry for that, the officer says. But don't worry, man, because guess what? I'm leaving. You guys won. Fucking 2 months, baby. I'm out. The protester then asks if the officer is going to resign and how he feels about it. I'm fucking feeling great. Yeah, I'm leaving this department. You guys won. The man behind the camera then asks the officer if he's resigning because of police brutality, to which the officer indicates he's actually quitting because he's tired of dealing with the protests. To me, it sounds like he's tired because he can't do what he really wants to do, and those protests are getting in the way of that. That's what I believe. The officer then gets out of his car to deal with a disturbance while the protester yells out to the other demonstrators. He said he's tired of us and he's going to resign because of BLM, not because he's tired of the police. When the officer gets back in his vehicle, the protester begins to berate him. Hey, you triggered, boy? You triggered? The protester says, oink, 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 oink. Yeah, F you and your blue lives matter. Your blue lives, boy. F you and your blue lives. Why can't we be friends? The officer asks. Now, isn't that interesting? Isn't that the same thing that Rodney King said years ago? Why can't we all get along? And was that before or after he had got beaten by those cops on camera, in which they all walked away from? Amazing how the tables have turned. He says, no, we ain't never going to be friends. The protester responds, we'll never see eye to eye. We'll never see eye to eye. I don't give a F. If you're taking that badge off, you'll never be my people. You'll never be my friend. It isn't exactly clear when or where the video was filmed, but it was posted days after Seattle Police Chief Carmen Best announced she was stepping down from after the city council approved cuts to her department's budget. She cited a lack of respect for her officers rather than the cuts to the budget as the reason for her resignation. Seattle, like many cities, has experienced large protests against racial injustice and police brutality after the death of George Floyd at the hands of Minneapolis police in May. At least 18 people were arrested in Seattle Sunday when a riot was declared during an anti-police demonstration just south of downtown. Authorities said the 100 protesters marched towards Seattle Police Officer Union building Sunday night. Shortly after 10 p.m., someone set off a large explosive and attempted to break out a police vehicle window. Protesters then began throwing rocks, bottles, and explosives at police, and at least 3 officers were injured, according to police. This is going to continue to happen. I have a feeling that this is going to continue to happen for a while now. Like I said, this is the powder keg. I said that back in May. I said that the George Floyd incident was the powder keg to set everything off. And the fact that it happened during quarantine, that's what really set it off even more. Now, I wonder how it would have looked if the pandemic was not going on. If it was just like a regular day and everything like that, would have just been a here today, gone tomorrow type of ordeal, or would have had the same kind of turnout, the same type of effect. But he just said, but he sounds real proud that he's resigning because he just know he's going to get his check. But when you think about it, let's be real here. He is resigning because he can't do what he wants to do anymore. That's the kind of person whose background I'd like to look into or needs to have checked. And I mean thoroughly, like a cavity search, all the way down to you can't even scrape anymore. Because I'm almost certain that he has some bodies under his belt, whether they are still here or not. Well, let's just hypothetically say that they're still here. It's still a body. He can't do what he wants to do, so now he wants to quit. He said that that BLM and the protesters are keeping him from doing basically his job, basically whatever it is that he wants to do. And then you had the police chief, who is a black woman, said she's resigning because of her department, with budget cuts, and they can't do what they want to do. This is like a purge of a lot of these departments, but a lot of them are getting exposed at the same time. And I love it. It's been a long time coming, to be quite honest. But like I said, expect more of this to happen.